I'm talking about rum, tequila, vodka. Hey, it's Ryan from the Carb Situation. Remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a trainer. I'm just a human guinea pig who likes to read a lot and willing to experiment. If you go on the journey with me, maybe you'll learn what I learned. Oh yeah, and I curse a lot. Let's do this. Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to talk to you about drinking alcohol on a low-carb diet. So I think some people think that you cannot drink alcohol on the keto diet or on a low-carb diet. And I will tell you that the lesser you drink, the better results you're gonna have. If you really want to crush it in the weight loss department, just stop drinking, at least for a while, and it's gonna do you a lot of good. That being said, if you do want to drink alcohol on the keto diet or a low carb diet, you certainly can. There's just a couple rules that you have to follow, and I'm gonna tell you why. So the first thing you need to know is you really want to avoid beer and mixed drinks that are sugary. They both act in the same way. They go right into your gut and they're very easily digestible. Of course, the mixed drinks have sugar right in them, and beer has the same effect as sugar. So as soon as it gets there, it pumps up your blood sugar and we're back into the insulin nightmare, everything that we don't want to do. It'll take you out of ketosis and all those things. Another thing is wines that are on the sweeter side. You don't really want to mess with those either. I'm talking about like Riesling and things like this. If you want to drink wine, make sure it's a drier wine. Your Pinot Grigio, Sauvignon Blanc, and most of the red ones are probably going to be good. They're usually pretty dry. But if you really want to drink and you're on a low-carb diet, the best way to go about it is the whiskeys and clear liquors. I'm talking about rum, tequila, vodka, and any kind of whiskey, pretty much, is going to be low-carb. In fact, zero carb usually. Just don't want to make the mistake of adding a mixer in that has a bunch of carbohydrates in it. So don't be doing rum and cokes, things like this. My favorite go-to is usually vodka soda, or I like rye whiskey on the rocks. Now, the other thing that I need to tell you is you can't overdo it. Just because the whiskey has zero carbohydrates in it doesn't mean you have a free pass to drink as much as you want and get loaded and it's not going to affect you. It is going to affect you. So when you start to drink alcohol, even if it's something on the good list that I just talked about, your liver starts to process it. And your liver can process alcohol at a certain speed, let's say. But if you drink too much or too fast, or both, then your liver kind of starts to fall behind. And its only mechanism for dealing with this incoming alcohol is to convert it into sugars and store it away as fat. If you drink too much, then you're going to put yourself in a bad situation. One, because you're going to be storing sugars as fat, and also the dehydration that it's going to cause is going to give you a lot of trouble as well. As far as how much, I would say just try to keep it under control. A couple drinks is all you want to do while you're on a low carb diet. And I would argue that alcohol in itself, you don't want to go crazy on it. I mean, obviously we don't want to abuse alcohol. I would definitely get rid of the beer and use wine very sparingly, and use hard liquor is probably the best, but you still want to keep that under control as well. And remember, if you screw up, then the next day is going to suck and you're probably going to put yourself behind, but only for a couple, 3 days, 2 or 3 days. And then, so just get right back on the wagon and follow your correct diet, and you'll be back into ketosis in no time. So I don't want to give you a free pass, but it's also not the end of the world, so keep that in mind. All right, that's all I got for today. If you're drinking, have one for me. Remember to subscribe to my channel and check out my website. Get the 2-week carb challenge and let me know of any feedback that you have. Thanks for watching. Cheers.